Hey there guys, I'm Henry from Xbox On, and I've got the very exciting job of walking you through this unboxing for the latest member of the Shift family of Xbox wireless controllers. There's a couple of really unique features that this thing has that I'll show you later on, but first we've got to tear into this bad boy. Alright, so the front of this beautiful box gives us a great preview of that awesome controller on the inside. We've got a few more details here that do confirm you also get some batteries as well to get you started. You get 40 hours of battery life with those AA's, so very good for gaming sessions. The top of the box also confirms that this is indeed a special edition wireless controller, which are always highly sought after. And the reverse side of the box also gives us a few more details about some of those special features that the controller has. I'll run through those in just a sec. Why don't we actually open it up? Okay, there's one security tab on the bottom that we got to get into. Ooh, it's always a good feeling. Oh wow, that is a shiny little controller. Obviously, the first thing I can see is that awesome gold to silver shimmer effect that the Lunar Shift faceplate has. You can see it a bunch on the thumbstick areas as well, and if you just tilt the controller, that lighting effect really comes out as it pans across. I love the effect, it just totally confirms that this is absolutely a special edition that is a must-have. This gamepad has all the features you'd expect of an Xbox wireless controller, including that brand new hybrid D-pad, which is super comfortable because your thumb just sits in there perfectly, as well as the new share button, which lets you capture screenshots or game clips on the fly. Your Nexus button up top will let you access all the rest of your game library, as well as those dual analog thumbsticks as well, which are super comfortable for longer gaming sessions. What I really love though about this aesthetic is that the rest of the color palette for the controller, whether it's the thumbsticks, the D-pad, or even the shoulder buttons up top, they all complement that gold silver shimmer really well. Right, let's get it out of the box and show you the back side of the controller, because this is where things get really interesting. But before we get there, we should probably touch on the top of the controller, because that's where you'll find the sync button, which is where you get started with all your gaming. Now this thing can connect to a variety of devices, whether it's your Xbox Series X or S consoles, Bluetooth devices such as laptops, or even mobile phones running iOS or Android, as well as Windows 10 and 11 PCs. Now if, like me, you prefer a wired connection for your controllers, you can of course use the built-in USB-C port there, which also supports pass-through charging for things like the Play and Charge kit, which I would recommend for you eco-warriors out there. So this controller is super ergonomic, and your fingers just fit right into the grooves there between the triggers and the shoulder buttons, which are textured as well, which gives it a nice firm grip. You're never going to miss a shot with these things. That's pretty much it for the top side, but over here on the back are a couple of things that truly make this controller one of a kind. If you look real closely, you've probably noticed that this does indeed sport a pair of texturized rubber grips in a really nice black and grey swirl pattern. But the really cool thing about it is that each pair of grips is completely unique to the controller, which means if you were to compare it with one of your friends' Lunar Shifts, you'd actually notice subtle differences in that swirl design pattern. Very cool feature. Now I mentioned that this controller was feature packed, and that extends to the very bottom of it as well, where you can see the 3.5mm headphone jack, as well as the expansion port to connect a large number of backwards compatible accessories to your controller. But that's not even the whole story, because if you connect this thing to the Xbox Accessories app, you can actually redesignate what some of the buttons do, including things like swapping the sticks, or even choosing what the share button does when you press and hold it. It's a super powerful feature, and if you've got some recommended settings that you want to share with the community, why don't you pop them in the comments down below. But thank you so much for joining me on this unboxing of the Lunar Shift Special Edition wireless controller. If you loved it, leave a like and hit subscribe as well, because I've just ordered an Elite Series 2 Design Labs controller. Should be here pretty soon, so we'll get an unboxing for you ASAP. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.